By the time Tina was in her 50s, her knees were worn down from years of marathon running.
I could not squat
Yeah.
when I started with Rudy. I
So
injured my knees when I was running marathons.
she wasn't sure how she was going to stay active moving into retirement, but these three simple exercises helped her rebuild strength, eliminate a lot of the pain she was feeling in her knees, and it also helped her keep up with her three grandkids, even at 70. So let's go ahead. Let's start with the first one here. Now, squats build lower body strength, and your knees need strength to help take stress off of them. Okay, what most people don't realize is that your knees will take less pressure when your thighs and hips are doing more of the work. All right, that's exactly what squats train. So here at the gym, we use dumbbells, we use barbells, but a lot of people that I train online, they work out at home. They don't necessarily have heavy weights, and that's fine. The easiest thing, and this is very simple, just grab two water jugs, okay? You can also use a backpack, put some heavy weights or a book or something in your backpack. The main thing is I just want you to watch this movement, all right? So you don't need to go deep, all right? Especially if you have knee pain, especially if you have some contraindications your doctor's telling you, or you've got MRIs or things like that. We understand that, all right? Don't do more than what you're capable or what's recommended. So you don't need to go deep if you can't do that for some reason, all right? You can limit your range, all right? This is what I want to emphasize if your knees are sensitive. What matters is that when you squat, keep your shoulders up. You lower your hips as far as you can. All right. You don't want to bend over. So when you come up, you let your shoulders come up first, then your hips come up and come forward. Okay. So just make sure that you're keeping that as the focus. All right. Now, we got one little secret here. One is to keep your weight in your heels. All right. When you lean into your toes, that stress goes straight into your knees. When your weight stays in your heels, the work shifts into your hips, into your thighs where it should be. And even your low back can help a lot. Okay. So it stays where it belongs. It's not moving into your knees, it's staying into the muscles that need to do the work. Okay. And that's what I'd coached Tina on here. She's learned to do that. She stopped using her knees for everything and she started using her hips and her backside.
I recover faster. If I haven't hurt myself in a very long time.
And again, no excuses here, all right? Now, like I said, she's in her 70s. Water jugs work, a backpack works. You can even just start with, the jugs half full and then just progress gradually. That's how you build strength.
I'm the strongest I've been. I have no aches or pains.
Let's go ahead and get into the next one, all right? The second exercise helps the knees, but it does a lot more than that, okay? This is what we call a one-legged deadlift, all right? It's squats build strength. This builds stability as well, balance. It naturally becomes more challenging as we age, and this exercise trains balance while protecting your knees at the same time. You'll feel this in your hips, the back of your legs, and a bit in your low back. And you'll notice it when you bend over to pick things up in everyday life. It's going to get easier, okay? Just keep it simple. Again, a dumbbell works, a kettlebell works, but again, also a water jug is challenging because you have that movement of the water a little bit too. It's a little tougher. You'll see here with these ladies, they've done it for years and it's still a little tough, okay? And that's all right. That's why we do it. Challenge the body, okay? One of the reasons this is such a great exercise is there's only one muscle that crosses the actual knee joint, and it's behind the knee. All right. This exercise strengthens that area while also improving the strength and control on your hips. So that combination makes your knees more stable. Strength plus balance equals safer knees.
I chase my three grandchildren around. We climb sand berms. We slide down the sand berms. We go to the park and go down slides.
The third exercise is very simple and very real life. All right. This is how we train stairs, travel, hiking, everyday movement. So I'm going to show you Emily here. She's 84. All right. She can go up and down stairs without holding on to the rail. What she's practicing is stepping up onto just a single stair and back down, focusing on pushing again that magic point, focusing on pushing through her heel. That heel drive matters. It keeps the stress out of your knees and builds strength where you need it. Now, you'll also see Tina stepping up onto this higher block, okay? Now, you don't need to do that. I'm only showing you what's possible. Tina can use a higher block at 70, but it doesn't matter. Every height builds strength, okay? Just make sure that you're pushing through your heel, using your thighs, using your backside, all right? This is what keeps you moving through life instead of starting to avoid things. You don't want to sit and just observe life, all right? We want to be in there with our grandkids, doing things into retirement, all right? So I've been doing this for over 35 years, all right? I'm going to tell you, you don't need perfect knees. Well, because none of us have perfect knees, all right? We all lose cartilage. We all deal with some arthritis. What you need is just to do some smart movement and make sure that you're doing it consistently. So if you want help getting started, I made a free mini workout and a guide. It's not overly challenging. It walks you through just the basics, the basic warm-up we do before we do any of these more challenging exercises. And it lets you follow along at home. Okay, so before you lift a weight or break a sweat, we also have here a PDF guide, all right? So every sustainable program starts with the right decisions. That's what the PDF is about, making those right decisions. So go ahead, check it out. The link is in the description below. Just click on that. It'll take you where you can download that.
I feel like I'm 30 again.
And I will see you in our next video.